All right, guys. So, welcome to day two. I believe you have learned one or two from day one. Day two, the fact that it's just about book cover, like I said, book cover can make or break your Amazon KDP account. You get? We don't judge book by its cover. That adage, no, they work for Amazon KDP. Oh. Might I talk am again? We don't judge book for Amazon KDP. They judge your book by your cover. The fact that they judge your book by your cover doesn't mean you should do any cover because that cover, as simple as it is, it can trigger account termination and your account is gone. So now, image for people doing biography, for people doing tech in the sense that gadgets, you write about iPhone, you write about phone, you just write about gadgets in general. Be very 100% careful with images. What do I mean? Let's start with biography. See, I'm also in Dio's group, Dio, the Amazon KDP trend niche guru. In his course earlier, when he first did the course, he said a way you can crop the image should not be too big, be in the middle, blah blah blah. Later he came back and said don't use image because in all honesty, Amazon KDP one way or the other keep changing. I'll say it again. The Amazon KDP we know when we started this year, as in this year 2024, January, February, March, is different from Amazon KDP that happened between March, April, May, June, July, August, September. You see where I stop? Between October, less than today is 20th of November, right? 20 days ago, the Amazon KDP we knew 20 days ago is different with the Amazon KDP we know now. So you need to keep on with the trend. As at 30 30th of October last month, you can create Amazon KDP account without verifying and it will go. You keep on you start publishing. But between 31st October till date, as you are creating a new KDP account, you must verify it. I don't know if I'm making sense. That's why I said Amazon KDP keep changing. The fact that you have gotten a course before, you've been publishing books on biography before, you use image, you don't have problem. If you try it now, like I used to say, the fact that we are Nigerian, the fact that we are Africans, our accounts are at risk automatically. So there are some things that people in abroad will do, they will go scot free. You might do it and you go collect bulala, as I also used to say it. So the best bet, if you are into biography niche, please and please and please, I'm begging you, it's your money, it's your account. Stay away from using images. There are ways you can craft your title. You can design a cover rather, and your book will definitely sell. Take it or people are not after the image. So they already know what they want to buy. So far, you have the right word in your backend keywords, and they type it, your book pop up. They will definitely buy if your cover is attractive enough to buy with or without image. I don't know how to overemphasize this. Images on books is kind of not allowed at the moment. Again, most especially you in biography, and people in the iPhone niche, the gadget niche. When iPhone came out, I can say like I received DM, I didn't receive DM. I received DM of over 10 people and their account got terminated because they wrote on iPhone 16. And the truth is not about iPhone 16 itself, it's about the images they use on their cover. That's when you will get emails like customer will mistake your book with the main product. The first day I received such email, I wrote about TV. I wrote about this is it LG or Samsung TV they did. That was my first time. I was like, shey the customer na greedy person. You are seeing book that says 599 or 1299 or 1499. You now replace it with TV that is over $1,000. Is the person greedy? I don't want to use negative words. So I was like, even I responded the way I stated it now. That's how I responded to the email last time that I made the account. So I used that to learn. And what happened is using the image of that particular product. Hey, guess what? You might not use the image directly, right? You might not go and copy the image on Google and use it in your book. You might use AI to generate the image. So far that the image still look like the main phone, that's iPhone, the main TV, the main product you are writing about, they will still come for your account because it's automatically look like it. I have a client that I manage her account for her. Before I started managing her account, I was the one that did the cover design. She wrote about this is this Samsung ring when Samsung Ring came out, and I generated image AI image for the cover for her. They terminated the account. Though I was able to get the account back for her, but in the long run, they still terminated the account finally. Do you get? They still terminate it, and the ring is not even the same thing with the ring we are talking about. But the fact that we have ring on our cover and we are talking about ring, the phone is talking about the Samsung ring. They terminated their account because of that. I was the one that designed the cover. They terminated it. So, guys, I'll show you some sample from my previous design, how you can maneuver it, not to write about. Okay, I saw something here. Where is it? Look at this iPhone 16 review. Look at the image this person's used on iPhone 16 review. iPhone that won't stop them from buying. Look at the image. As simple as this. That won't stop them from buying, right? Instead of using iPhone 16 itself, this person is smart enough to just have the Apple logo. That's all. And if they want to buy, they will buy. Take it or leave it. Let me go to some of my design so that to purchase my points well. Some of my design. Look at this iOS 18. What do I have here? Is just the Apple logo at the back of it. Let me look for let me look for there are some. Look at what I did here. Let me show you this. I wrote about this AirPod. I covered the AirPod. It's still loading. I covered the AirPod so that the AirPod won't be visible enough. Right? That's what I did, but that was when I started noticing. But lately, I would rather not use the image at all. Or if I still want to insist on using it, I'll look for a way so that the product won't show. No, I wrote about one game like that one time like that. The game. I want to see if I'll still see the image if I have not used it again. So what I did, I dragged the game to one corner so the game won't show that much. Look at this iPhone 16. Look at what I did. It's just like an illustrator of iPhone 15 rather, not making it look like iPhone itself. But men looking at this kind of phone with hand, you know this is an iPhone shape, right? So what I advise people to do is use for sketch images like this or cartoon image of iPhone. I'll show you how that is done. I'm still looking for one to show you guys. I'm still looking for one to show you guys. Um, I'm still going there. I guess this is the book I said I wrote for this particular lady back then. I designed for her, and the account got terminated. The Galaxy ring, they terminate the account because of this ring. They terminate it. Honestly, terminate the account because of this ring. And I'm the one she paid me to design the cover for her. So I learned from what has happened. That's why I'm teaching you guys free of charge right here on YouTube. There, so that we won't be making such mistake. So there's one I'm looking for. There's one I'm still looking for that talks about iPhone, right? I talk about iPhones, all these new iPhones. So there's a way I did it, and it was accepted. Up to date, the book is still live on Amazon website. So I guess I'll get there soon. I'll get there. I'll get there. Sorry, pardon me. It's still loading. 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 I guess I'm almost there. Okay. For people to like you want to write about people like biography and co something is look at this now. I wrote about iPad. So this has no image at all. And definitely they will buy it. It has no image. Which iPad should I buy? This is like an iPad guide. Instead of having different images of different generation of iPad, I just make sure my design is catchy enough. They will definitely buy such book. They will definitely buy. That's for sure. Instead of having the image because I know what it costs. All right. Okay, these are Google Pixel, what they call it. So what I did here is instead of using the Google Pixel phone, I came to Canva here. I came to Canva, type the name of what I'm looking for. This is Google Pixel, right? Google, Google or Google, anyhow you call it, yeah. Google Pixel. You see the images so that they can. I will not use image that look like it directly, even though I'm using Canva. Instead, I'll use images like this because it's like a sketch. Do you get? Same is applicable to iPhone. I'll do iPhone, let's say iPhone 16, right? The one that look like sketch. I will not use this one that looks so much. Let me click it. I'll not use this one that looks so much like iPhone. Instead, I'll use the one that look like sketch. Look at this one. It's a sketch. It's like cartoon. Let's look for more. There's one that look at her. I've used this one before. This one looks like cartoon phone, not the iPhone image. This is like they call it graphics. They call it graphics, right? I'll prefer using graphics instead of using photo, right? So I'm still looking for one that I'll show you before I call it a day on this image issue. So you rather don't use image at all. Rather don't use image at all. Unlike wait. And if you have to use, don't use an image, either AI generated or not AI generated, that so much look like. Instead of use the sketch to be on the safer side. To be on the safer side. Look at this biography. It's kind of like a biography, but it's not a biography. Look at what I did about Donald Trump. I will not choose it. I will not use his image, and the book will definitely sell. I bet you don't know him, Donald Trump. The name is written boldly. You know, go see this kind of cover. May you know want tap from it, right? I just wrote about Donald Trump, but it's not a biography per se. It's about another topic entirely because I know how to do biography, but I hardly do it. Look at the one I did for Kamala, the running vice president that contest with alongside Donald Trump, right? Is she fit to be the 47th president? Without her image, the book will definitely what sell. Look at them, Donald Trump, Kamala. This one, the one I did for the wife of Donald Trump. Without image, you can see. Look at this Apple Watch series 9 versus 10. There's no image of the Apple Watch. So I'm almost there at where I have the iPhone. I want to show you guys. Yeah, look at this iPhone. This is iPhone 16 Pro. The book, because it doesn't look directly like it look like iPhone, but this is a graphics image, not a photo image of iPhone. So such books will definitely stay. But if you are scared to be on the safer side, rather don't use any image and make your written words on the cover design to be bold enough for people to want to attract them to buy. It's not just by designing cover anyhow. Design cover that is attractive enough for people to want to buy. Do you get? It's as simple as ABC. So next is copying and modeling. Like I mentioned when we were talking about in the day one, was it day one? You see a best-selling book because my second terminated account, I wrote that book. There's this book selling on how to use ChatGPT to make money, right? So an AI came up in I guess January or February this year, and I now want to use that same strategy to use how to monetize that AI. So I now went ahead and model no copy now. I don't want to use one model. Copy the way that let me show you self. How to make money with chats. That's the book Chat GPT. I hope the book pop up. Which among these two? There's a book. If I see the book, I try to model the cover. Yeah, this is the book. This is the book. I try to model this cover, and I design cover related to it, not directly, but related to it. Almost they came for me. I wish I can show you the email because of time. They told me the book I tried to model. They told me, Omo, I feel I can just go and look for that email and send to you guys. They look for me. This book, where the book they now? This one. They look for me. They said this is the book I tried to. They wrote the name of the author. I tried to because of that they terminate my account. So if you are writing a book, make sure your cover design is not designed the same way a book you try to model is not designed the same way. Look for your own way of designing your cover. Don't design cover the same way that book you are modeling. I tried to copy this, and they said that I'm trying to like fraud their customer, blah blah blah. Do you get? So don't copy directly. Instead, be creative, model, and don't copy. Right. So what I did is how to make money online with the name of the I can't remember the name of the AI now. Instead of ChatGPT that they wrote here, I used the name of that AI, and I designed my cover something like this. The way they arrange it, that's where I arranged the cover back then. That's my second account that got terminated because of something like this. It was terminated. You get? It was terminated. So don't model, don't copy rather. Instead of, in short, I won't advise you to copy your model. If you want to model anything, model the title, the subtitle, the book itself, but don't try and model the cover. Try and be creative about your own cover and do your own cover out of it instead of trying to be, so your book to be. And like I said, lastly, that image issue on cover is the main talk on covers. Main talk on covers because keep your cover as simple as possible. You don't need to like, as you can see now, what I did in all these covers, they are simple as possible. All those covers that doesn't have name, doesn't have images, that just have only names, they are simple as ABC. Keep your cover as simple as it. That doesn't stop you from not making your sale. The fact that I say keep your cover as simple as possible doesn't mean you should not make your cover look attractive. Does not mean you should not make your cover to look attractive. All this Donald Trump, look at this Donald Harris and Trump is attractive enough. It's catchy, right? It's catchy. It doesn't have the doesn't have the image of Harris, doesn't have the image of Trump. It's catchy enough. Definitely, the names are bold enough. They want to see what the book is all about. Yeah, you get it. So make your cover as simple as possible, but at the same time, make it catchy. So, guys, uh, without further ado, see you in day three, and feel free to drop the comment. Like I always say, any question you still have on cover design, please feel free to drop the it in the comment section. I'll definitely respond. And don't forget to share with families and friends. Like I always say, if you have to share it any of the group you are, make sure you consult with your admin so that you won't spam the group, because all the people doing Amazon KDP definitely need this video. So for us to be safe from termination, because unlike to the amount of emails the amount of DM I'm receiving when it comes to termination is getting out of hand. So it triggers me to want to record this video one after the other so that people will be on the same page. We will keep on making the money without losing all the money to account termination. So you see in the three same time, same station. I remain Amazon the KDP expert. Peace out.